Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing here today? This is Love It Temptress for the Gaming Dynasty channel and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, welcome, hi! So today I'm coming to you with a Humble Bundle that just came out. This one actually came out yesterday, but I was really busy, so, but I'm getting it to you today. This one is a software bundle and it's pretty cool. It's royalty-free EDM and more game design, music, and audio FX plugins. This one is such an awesome bundle that my husband's already picked it up. I was showing it to him and he was like, ooh. And so I started telling him about he should start creating some music and stuff because he also does gaming videos and if you've seen the other videos on the channel. But he also has other gaming channels that he does. And so he actually already picked it up because he's going to start working on creating some music, his own music with some of this. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, because it's only $25 for the top tier of the bundle, and you get some pretty good software, not just some of the sound loops and everything. So this is 100% royalty-free sounds and pro quality presets. Add killer electronic soundtracks and sound effects to your games and visual projects with this massive library of 100% royalty-free sounds and audio effect plugins. This bundle features 15,000 plus sounds, sound effects, and samples covering 15 plus electronic music genres to set the right tone. 1,300 plus MIDI and presets to help craft the perfect soundscape. 10 pro quality audio effect plugins compatible with major DAWs, which is digital audio workstations, including FL Studio, Ableton, and Logic Pro. Mix in the music and sounds you need to take your games to the next level and support one tree planted with your purchase. That's right, if you're unfamiliar with Humble Bundles, with each purchase that you do of a bundle, you have the chance to support a charity, which is really awesome. So Humble has this evaluated at $1,078. And once again, unless you're new here, I came up with a very different amount. Still very worth it. Obviously, my husband already purchased it, but very different amount. So we'll get into that. I have all the everything broken down to you as far as how much each little individual part is worth and a total of how much each tier is worth. But before we get into that, I wanted to show you down here. You can check out the charity if you're unfamiliar with it. You can read more about it here. But here is something that a lot of people don't know about. First of all, it's right underneath where how much time is left. So this has 20 days, 1 hour and 5 minutes at the time of recording, of course. And yeah, that's right below where your checkout will be. So underneath, you can adjust your donation. So this is what your standard one will be. However, this one, to Lava, will only show up. This is here if you use my affiliate link down below. I'm a Humble Bundle partner, so because of that, I do have a link that you can use. If you do choose to use it, it does help support the channel, so thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. But of course, you don't have to. You can always go straight to HumbleBundle.com and purchase any of the bundles they have available there. All right, but also, some people don't know you can click on Extra to Charity. That'll automatically give you this amount here. But you can go to Custom Amount, which is so much fun because that means you can move any of these sliders around however you like. So that's always fun. So keep that in mind. Humble does have a built-in the grayed out amount because that is the amount that it takes to keep these bundles running, keep their site running. That's pretty standard. But that's how much they have built in. So the rest of them you can adjust any way you like, which is fun. All right, so let's get started. We have 3 tiers today. The first one is just $1, which is very typical with Humble Bundle. So for just $1, the first one you're going to get is Vocal Limiter. Now this program is normally $19.90. And you can check out more. They have a little video. You can read more down here. You can even click on the developer and it'll take you to the site where you can get more information about this product. But I have done some of that for you. You can do that on each and every one of these. but that's only if you want to. Now, of course, these are Windows and Mac, which is nice. But I have the breakdown information for you. So this one, this vocal limiter, it is a voice limiter. It's an audio plugin. It works with all major DAWs. We designed vocal limiter to be the last step in your vocal processing chain and as simple to use as possible. It's specifically developed to target the frequencies of vocal performances so it is less affected by overly high or low frequency content. With multiple speed modes and real-time VU meters, you can also use your eyes and ears to find the perfect settings, or just flick through the included presets. With Vocal Limiter, you can be sure that your vocals will sit comfortably in the mix and be heard loud and clear. Next, we have EDM Festival Kits. This is normally $19.90. It has 12 construction kits, 50 plus one-shot drum samples, 46 synths, 7 Spire presets, 3.5 gigs of the freshest EDM sounds, samples, melodies, and presets. It includes a total of 370 files. Next, we have Latino Vocal Shouts. This is normally $15.90. It is 219 files, 24-bit waves, 63 dry samples, and 156 wet samples. And you can click on these. This will give you a little preview of what these are going to sound like. I'm not going to do that for you because I think that would be important for you to just check those out. Then we have the Tropical House Tools. This one is normally $19.90. It is 364 files, 5 construction kits with their MIDI and preset provided, 40 drum loops, 40 melody loops, 10 guitar loops, and 29 synth inspired presets. Then last one in this tier is the Future Bass Essence. This one is normally $19.90. It is 173 files, 8 808s, 10 orchestral percussion, 30 claps, 23 drum loops, 15 hi-hats, 20 kicks, 20 percussion, 20 snares, 7 synth presets, and 20 toms. All right, that is it for this tier. So that brings our total so far for what this one tier is worth is $95.50, which is awesome because if you choose this one, you're just going to pay this $1 for it. Next tier we have for our middle one is a pay more than the average tier. If you're unfamiliar with what those are, that just means that the average price does go up because it's based off what the average person is paying for the bundle. So at the time of recording this right now, it's $21.55, but the price does go up. So if you're closer to, say, the time when the bundle ends, say closer to 20 days, that price is going to be higher. And because of that, I always recommend this is the tier that you want, you pick it up sooner rather than later. That is always important. If you want this middle tier versus the higher tier, then you want to pick that one up sooner when it's a pay more than the average. All right, so this one you get a total of 16 items, but that does include the 5 previous ones, so it'll have 11 new items added. So first off, we have Mutant Reverb, which is another software. This one is currently on sale for $9.90, but it is usually $39 for the software. They do have a big summer sale, and like I said, if you click on these, then you can check this out. Because it is on sale currently, I do calculate the sale prices, not the actual prices that they normally are. So keep that in mind when I give you the total. But even then, it's still a little off. All right, so for this one, Mutant Reverb is a mono to stereo reverb plugin with a built-in ducker, perfect for vocals, percussions, synths, and many other applications where you need precise control of reverb tails. It does install on Windows and Mac. Adding reverb to sounds gives warmth, character, and places the sound in a real-world space. However, big problems arise when a reverb tail masks the clarity of the original signal resulting in a muddy and undefined sound. Mutant reverb is the solution. In just a couple of clicks, you can duck the reverb process out of the way with the original audio without any complicated sidechain or compression routing. Just plug and play. And I'm actually considering picking up this whole bundle too because of the software. Of course, my husband already got the reverb, the sound effects and all that. But because of the software, I'm thinking about picking it up because eventually I would like to be able to edit all these videos. And in that case, these would actually come in pretty handy for sound issues. All right, next we have another software one. This one is Vocal Splitter. It is normally $29. For decades, audio engineers have used a certain processing trick on vocals to help lackluster mono vocals leap from stereo speakers. Now you can replicate that secret technique with one simple plugin. Vocal Splitter is a handy one-stop unit for turning mono vocals into thick, modern-sounding stereo. When we developed this plugin, we went one stage further, including frequency and drive parameters to help your vocal performances stand out from the crowd. All right, next we have EDM Festival Essentials. This is normally $15.90. It includes 755 files, 12 construction kits, which is 100% royalty-free, 20 drop loops, 30 melody loops, 110 drum one-shots, 20 drum loops, 100 loops in total, 55 synth one presets, 5 spire presets, 28 vocal samples, and 5 drop stabs. Next we have Trance Essentials. This is normally $19.90. It includes 182 files, 12 construction kits with MIDI provided, 30 top loops, 2 tutorials and FLPs, presets and samples, and over 1.5 gigs of content. Next we have Elements of Tropical House. This is normally $19.90. It's 318 files, 5 construction kits with MIDI and presets, 30 melody loops with MIDI, 36 drum loops, 12 drum loops divided into separate stems, 25 top loops, Spire sound set, 34 drum one-shots, and 2 tutorials by Redhead Roman and FLP presets and samples. Next we have Deep and Chill House. This is normally $13.90, and it is 419 files, 9 construction kits, 10 drum loops divided into 50 separate stems, 15 melody loops, dry and wet versions with the MIDI, 45 drum samples, kicks, snares, percussions, and hats, 25 top loops, and 18 synth presets. Next, we have the Sounds of Future Bass. This is normally $14.90. It's 347 files, 10 construction kits with MIDI and presets, 30 presets, Serum, Synth, Spire, and Massive, 38 drum one-shots, and 350 plus drum, melody, and FX loops with samples. Next, we have the Dubstep Ammo. This is a total of 1,167 files. So it has 30 bass loops, 30 drum loops, 30 hi-hat loops, 40 kick samples, 40 snare samples, 20 percussion, 47 Xfer Serum presets, 178 beatbox samples and loops, dry and wet, 5 templates, Ableton, and 493 unique sounds used inside, 5 construction kits, 63 bonus Xfer Serum dubstep face presets, and 2 bonus dubstep face templates, Ableton and FL Studio. Next, we have Sounds of EDM. This is normally $19.90. It has 440 files, 9 construction kits, 4 FL Studio templates, 85 synth presets, 20 NI massive presets, 19 Spire presets, 100 kick samples, and 100 clap samples. Next, we have the chill step sounds. This is normally $19.90, but it's currently on sale for $13.95. It has 164 files, 12 construction kits, MIDI provided, 55 top loops, 164 files in total. Oh, I already said that, excuse me. 1 gig of content and 100% royalty free. Okay, last one in this tier is EDM Anthems. This is normally $19.90. It has 396 files, 12 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 25 top loops, 15 melody loops, it's plus dry and MIDI versions, 50 synth presets, and 10 kick loops. Alright, so that is all the new ones added for this tier. So that brings the total so far to $292.55. Which of course is awesome because you're going to pay a little less than 10% of that. So definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Alright, our top tier today is $25. And you will get a total of 48 items, which of course includes the 16 total previous ones. Alright, so first of all, we have Outlaw Gain Writer, all gain, no pain. It is a vocal gain ride. This one is a software. It is normally $39, but it's on sale currently for $15.60. Whether you're mixing live sounds, smoothing vocals, or balancing solo instruments, Outlaw is the gain writing plugin you've been looking for. Outlaw listens to the incoming audio and compensates for volume changes, mimicking the mixing desk fader movement of a real-life audio engineer. Forget about drawing complex volume automation and let Outlaw do the hard work for you. The smooth gain level and a wealth of features, mix, target, gate, and gain, work for you. With smooth gain, work for you. These 4 main dials give you the flexible control over the fundamental parameters of Outlaw, meaning that it's easy to make broad stroke adjustments to the performance of the plugin. Adjust the intensity of the effect with the mix dial, and set the RMS target level with the target dial. Use the gate control to set a relative level so that the gain writer ignores softer sounds. The master output is controlled by the gain dial, very useful for setting accurate levels for precise A/B signal comparison. Next, we have another software, which is Orchid Chorus, spread it around. So this one is normally $39.90, but it is currently on sale for $9.90. This is chorus on steroids, taking inspiration from the thick and wet studio processing of the 1980s. Orchid is your quick fix way to solve the problem of thin and weedy audio. Fatten up synths, basses, guitars, vocals, or drums, and add depth, richness, and harmonic structure. Whereas most other chorus plugins only double the signal, Orchid quadruples your audio with 4-way chorus processing, taking your productions to the next level. Next up, we have the Vocal Cleaner. Syllables that shine. This is another software that is $39.90. However hard you try, capture a perfect vocal is an almost impossible task. Contending with plosives and pops, crackles and clicks, this is giving many a producer to distraction. The first hurdle is getting your dry vocal track as pristine as possible and fixing all those troublesome little audio imperfections. This is way before you can even think about compression or reverb. Vocal cleaners put your vocals through a rinse cycle, subtly taming harsh sibilants and removing intermittent noise. With simple threshold sliders and amount dials for easy operation, this should be the first plugin in your vocal effects chain, taking the pain out of that initial stage of vocal processing. So download it into your DAW and get ready to really clean up. Alright, next we have the Cinematic Tensions and Effects 2. This is normally $19.90. It has 132 bass one-shots and loops and multiple sample bass hits. 160 synth one-shots and loops and multiple sample synth hits. 110 drum one-shots and loops. 30 FX. 20 serum presets. 16 MIDI loops. And it is 100% royalty free for 468 files. Next up, we have the EDM Mandala. This one is normally $19.90. Has 5 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 60 melody loops, 25 serum presets, 25 synth presets, 50 synth shots, 30 drum loops, 50 drum one-shots, kicks, snares, claps, percussions, and cymbals, 22 effects, and it is 100% royalty free. Next, we have the cinematic effects, which is normally $19.90. It has 30 complex impacts, 30 low impacts, 30 high impacts, 50 drum fills, 50 Folix FX, 57 risers, 50 vocal FX, and 30 white noise effects. Next, we have the Screamo LFO distortion. This is another software program. It is normally $39. Sometimes the wildest ideas are the best, and Screamo is proof. A crazy concept that just works. We've taken distortion to the next level by wrapping up several familiar ideas within one plugin, resulting in a talkbox screamer hybrid that can groove along with your track. Forget about complex audio routing and syncing up multiple LFOs. With Screamo, that's handled for you, as half of the plugin interface features a dedicated waveform shaper, which can modulate resonant filters, distortion, and gain to add life to any audio. Bring your bass lines out from the shadows and with some subtle movement, or make a synth line scream with in-your-face rhythmic overdrive. The choice is yours. Next, we have another software program, which is Vocal Compressor Smooth Talking. This is normally $39.90. Capturing that perfect vocal take is difficult, but knowing how to process vocals can be even trickier. The first step in the chain is often compression, but with so many different types of compressors to choose from, it is the perfect solution for your vocals. We've created a vocal compressor to solve that problem, featuring a compression chain that's transparent, balanced, and adds subtle flavor and color and grit to make vocals sit perfectly in a mix. Next, we have the EDM Reggaeton. This is normally $19.90. It has 5 construction kits, loops, and MIDI, 30 melody loops plus MIDI, 20 synth shots, 20 drum loops, 30 drum shots, kicks, claps, snares, percussions, and cymbals, and is 100% royalty free. Next, we have the Epic Orchestral Essentials. It is normally $29.90, but currently on sale for $19.90. It has 8 construction kits, 20 orchestral drum loops, 20 orchestral melody loops, 10 string loops, and 10 pad loops, and 36 various cinematic hits. Next, we have the Low Hip Hop Daydream. It is normally $19.90, but is on sale for $12. It has 50 melody loops, 50 Xfer serum presets, 50 synth shots, 30 drum loops, 10 kicks, 15 snares and claps, 15 percussions, 10 cymbals, and 20 FX. Then we have the bigger than ever FX Essentials 2, which is normally $13.90. It has 340 samples, 30 high impacts, 30 low impacts, 30 complex impacts, 60 tuned risers, 30 big snares, 50 vocal FX, 30 fills, 30 white noise effects, 50 short FX, 600 plus megabytes of content. It is 100% royalty free and multi-genre. Then we have the Future Bass Megalodon. This is normally $24.90. It has 5 construction kits plus Ableton templates, 15 effects, 20 melody loops, 20 synth shots, 40 serum presets, 15 drum loops, 80 one-shot drums, and 120 bonus serum presets. Next, we have the Dubstep Fury. This is normally $24.90. It has 6 Ableton live templates, 6 construction kits, plus presets and MIDI, 40 bonus drum samples, 61 bonus serum presets. It is 4.8 gigabytes in total and 100% royalty free. Next, we have the Flumed Future Bass. This is normally $29.90, but it is currently on sale for $20.95. This has 8 construction kits, 32 drum loops, 14 drum samples, 26 serum, massive, and synth presets, 14 fills. It is 2.4 gigabytes of data, 379 files in total, has the wave samples and loops, and is, again, 100% royalty free. Next, we have EDM Ammo. This is normally $29.90. It is 12 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 10 kick samples, 20 drum loops, 40 plus synth and spire presets, 426 files in total, over 3.6 gigabytes of data. Next, we have the Halloween Spook. This is normally $29.90, but it is on sale for $20.95. It has 5 construction kits plus full-length Ableton templates, 31 brass shots, 262 drum samples, 808s, kicks, claps, snares, cymbals, and snaps, 15 drum loops, 10 Foley samples, 26 effects, 20 melody loops plus MIDI, 40 serum presets, 20 synth shots, 8 vocal medleys. It includes 36 bonus medley loops, 40 bonus synth shots. It is 3.16 gigabytes of content, and of course 100% royalty free. Okay. Next, we have the Mutant Delay, another software. This one is normally $39, but on sale for $9.90. Mutant Delay is a host-synced delay plugin with a built-in ducker, perfect for vocal processing and many other applications. In the studio, we've lost count of the number of times we've had to set up convoluted sidechain and compression routing just to achieve a ducked delay for our vocal lines. With Mutant Delay, all that complexity is a thing of the past. Now you can easily replicate this popular mixing technique with just one plugin and a couple of clicks, allowing you to dial in extreme delay effects whilst maintaining clarity of the original sound. If you want to keep things simple, just load up Mutant Delay on your vocal track, choose a preset, and voila. Need to go deeper? Adjust the delay and ducking parameters to your own taste, and clear visual feedback provided in real time, showing exactly how the ducking delay is being performed. Okay, next we have the EDM Squad. This is normally $19.90. It is 12 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 30 kick samples, 50 MIDI melodies, 33 serum presets, 30 synth presets, and 50 top loops. Then we have the Party Countdown Vocals. This is normally $13.90. It's 60 vocal loops, dry and wet variations with 100% royalty free. Then we have the Ethnic EDM. This is normally $15.90. It's 7 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 13 drum loops, 12 kicks, 4 medley loops plus MIDI, and spire and synth presets. Next, we have the Chained Future Bass. It is normally $19.90, on sale currently for $13.95. It is 3 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 29 drum and top loops, 20 melody loops, 39 drum and FX samples, 26 massive serum and synth presets, total of 956 megabytes and 259 files. Next, we have the EDM Madness. This is normally $15.90. It includes 12 construction kits, MIDI, presets provided, 68 melody loops, 75 MIDI loops, 210 kick samples, regular, electro house, and deep house, 70 drum loops, 139 synth presets, 69 spire presets, 40 claps, regular and pre-shifted, 35 cymbals, and 25 snares. Then we have the Tech House Sounds. This is normally $15.90 and includes 5 construction kits, 174 drum and effects samples, 50 sound patches, 30 loops, and 9 synth shots. Next up, we have the Organic Deep House. This is $19.90. It has 10 construction kits, MIDI and presets provided, 10 kicks, 50 MIDI melodies, 27 NI massive presets, all macros assigned, and 31 X-Fur Serum presets, all macros assigned. Next, we have the Mutation Sounds. It is normally $19.90. It has 5 construction kits, MIDI provided, 100 key labeled kicks, 32 presets for Synth 1 and Spire, 9 vocal slides, one-shots, and again, 100% royalty free. These should all be 100% royalty free, but okay. Next, we have the Dubstep Worms. This is normally $12.90. 61 serum patches by top level sound designers, 47 serum wave tables to create your own unique growls, 20 bass loops to see how the growls are structured for maximum impact, 100 drum loops for groovy drops, 20 kicks and 20 snares to allow the audience to feel the punchiness of the song. Then we have G House Sample Pack. This is normally $19.90, but it is on sale for $13.95. It has 5 construction kits, 20 X-Fur Serum presets, 19 Spire presets, 20 claps, 60 cymbals, 30 kicks, 20 drum loops, 11 melody loops, and 21 percussions. Next, we have EDM Squad 2. This is normally $19.90. Has 12 construction kits plus MIDI and presets, 35 Synth 1 presets, 424 total files, 7.5 gigabytes of content, and it is PC and Mac compatible. Alright, next we have the Ultimate Tech House. This is normally $15.90. It has 269 files in total, construction kits, synth and massive presets, melody loops, drum loops, FX samples, and synth shots. Then we have the Melodic D&B Sapphire. This one is normally $19.90. It has 6 construction kits, MIDI and presets, 6 FL Studio templates, FL Studio 20 and higher only, 25 serum presets, 22 synth presets, 28 melody loops plus MIDI, 20 drum loops, 20 kicks, 20 snares, 30 cymbals, 20 FX, and again, 100% royalty free. All right, the last one we have in the bundle period is Imprint Transient Shaper. This is normally $39.90. Transient shaping is the key to getting your audio upfront and punchy. Whether it's adding extra power to your kicks or taming the tails of your synth lines, a decent transient shaping plugin should be an essential part of your music making arsenal. At WA Production, we don't just do decent, we only do extraordinary. Imprint is an innovative multi-band transient designer featuring real-time display, 3 frequency bands, adjustable crossover points, and advanced parameters. Running in all major plugin formats for Mac and PC, Imprint will add upfront definition to any audio with a range of useful presets and intuitive user controls. All right, so that is it for this bundle. So what is the total? Again, Humble says $1,078. I actually came up with $931.55. So that makes a difference of $146.45. And again, some of these are currently on sale because they are running a summer sale right now. So keep that in mind. But either way, you're getting at least $900 worth of stuff and software and all that for only $25. So of course, I definitely think this one is a good bundle. Even like for me, I would just be purchasing it mostly for the software because I would have access to the files because, well, my husband already bought them. But the software I would still need for myself. So $25 is still worth it because all this software is really expensive. And eventually I would like to make it where I am editing a lot of vocal stuff on a lot of my videos. So I obviously have told you exactly what I think about this one, but let me know what you think about it. Because just because I think one is great doesn't mean you will. And I always welcome any feedback, any comments on what you guys think. Because that's why I do it. I want everybody to know about the good deals, and I want to know what you guys also think of them. So let me know. All right, that's all I have for you today. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you can see when all the new videos come out. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you liked this video, hit that thumbs up button because it lets us know that you like it, but it also lets YouTube know. And I appreciate that because a lot of work goes into these videos, even when they're shorter. Even though this one's longer, but some of them are shorter and a lot of work still goes into all these videos. So thank you. All right. That's all I have for you today. So until next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned. Bye.